Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gashi's Kaiman TV. Kimani Ichung'wah started a conversation about Ndindi Nyoro, and it is taking a very, very interesting angle. Today, Ndindi Nyoro was replaced as the chair of the Budget and Appropriation Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, if you visit Karu, it is a model constituency. If you visit Karu today, you see it is very, very different from the Karu that was there 20 years ago. If you go to Karu, one thing that is very clear is that in day schools, parents just pay a maximum of Kenya shilling 1,000. The rest of the money is paid through the National Government Constituency Development Fund by the Karu Member of Parliament. And it's not a lot of money, by the way. I think it's 3,000. Number two is that when you look at the schools, you realize that they are excellent. I want you to have a look at this school here, and then you tell me where do you find such a school, and then you tell me whether the Karu Member of Parliament is doing the right thing or the wrong thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to say this very clearly, that even before Ndindi Nyoro became the chairman of the Appropriation and Budget Committee, actually, Karu constituency was doing very, very well. Very, very well. He was still putting cabros, he was still putting tiles. So he did not start doing this when he became the chairman of the Budget and Appropriation Committee. In fact, he started doing it right into his first term. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at these members of parliament who are complaining, some of them have been getting more money than Ndindi Nyoro when it comes to the budget. And that is a National Government Constituency Development Fund. If you look at the successive years, all the way from the time of Mwai Kibaki up to now, you realize that it is not Ndindi Nyoro who has been getting the highest amount of money. The big question is, where do they take the money? Where? They should tell us where they take the money. Again, I also noted that Kimani Ichung'wah is also complaining about Murang'A County. If you look at, although he's doing it indirectly, but if you watch what he's saying here, you realize that he is actually accusing Murang'A County. If you look at Murang'A County again, the governor, Irungu Kang'ata, is doing an excellent job. If you visit Murang'A today, you see very good hospitals from Keno to Murang'A level 5, to, another one cancer, to a mobile clinic for cancer patient. Another one is, I think, for dialysis. Mobile clinic, by the way. And these are the governors that you want. In fact, if you ask the people of Murang'A, even if Irungu Kang'ata vice as an independent candidate, he'll go back to, he'll be re-elected. Ndindi Nyoro the same. They do not require parties. And this is what Kenyans are asking. So I want you to watch what Kimani Ichung'wah is saying here and tell me, why should he actually accuse Murang'A County?
I know the committees are slated to hold their elections tomorrow. Whoever you elect in those committees, especially the Budget and Appropriations Committee, because it is one of the 18 committees whose mandate lapsed, and there are new members in that committee, An opportunity to serve in the Budget and Appropriations Committee of this House is not an opportunity to enrich yourself. It is not an opportunity to allocate resources to your constituency or your county or to those who you think are your friends above others. You must ensure, as members of that committee, there is equitable and fair distribution of resources, not just those in public participation. The reason why the Budget and Appropriations Committee has been elevated in our standing orders to be a committee that all of you to be on the lookout. And we call out each other, because that is the only way we can be able to hold each other to account, for us to be able to hold those in the executive to account.
Dedinyor goes ahead and explain vividly, very clearly, very precisely how he uses the national development constituency, whatever money. And you see that whatever he's saying is making a lot of sense. Before I continue, I want you to watch how Karu, Member of Parliament, is explaining the way he utilizes the money.
Take 1 million. Wenye tuko nyuma tunaona. Karu primary. Hakuna shule kama hiyo, lakini just for demonstration. Karu primary. Then constituency X primary. Sitaki kusema ine. Hivi ndivyo tulifanya kazi. Nikipeleka hii check na huyu MP apeleke hii check, both 1 million. Huyu mbunge wa X constituency akipeleka hiyo check ya 1 million, ataenda apigiwe makofi, aibiwe, akitoka kwa gate ya hiyo shule. Hii 1 million akiondoka tu hivi, kwanza anaondoka na 160,000. 160,000. Si mnaelewa ni ya nini? Nitanidi kusema kitu hapo. 16% ni nini? Hapo mnaelewa. Hiyo anaondoka nayo kwa gate. Alafu huyu contractor ameleta, huyo sio mtu ya serikali, ni mtu wa biashara. Na yeye anaangalia faida, the least 30%. 300,000. So, mbunge hajaiba, CDF chairman hajaiba, mwalimu hajaiba, lakini mbunge akipigiwa makofi akifika kwa gate hivi, anaondoka na 460,000. Now, hii yetu tumepeleka hapa from, do you know how we manage? We manage like accrual account. Pesa ikiingia tunatoa 5% ile admin. From there, mchanga ikikuwa ordered inalipwa from this account, which mtaelezwa maneno ya procurement ya hiyo later. So, without stealing, without anything, our work will be double than yours.
Unajua mvua isiponyesha inaanza kusigizia juu nini? Upepo. Kulikuwa na upepo mwingi. That's why it could not rain. But here, let us come to our senses. There has been massive corruption in this country. And I want to challenge Junet Muhammad and other members of parliament to take the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission and even the Auditor General's report and the Control of Budget also report. Let them audit Karu and Murang'A in general, and let all the counties be audited. Because I understand in this country, there's some leaders who get money from governors. There's some leaders who get money from members of parliament on a monthly basis. There are such allegations. So what will they develop? I was listening actually to Joseph Sakaja when William Samoei was visiting Nairobi. When he was asking, mashine ya kukanda chapati milioni moja, why couldn't he ask for something that will bring a development to the people, something that will serve the people? So when you look at these governors, they are stomach oriented. Na sasa kile wanataka kutafuta mashine kama hiyo, kama ipo, as they go looking for it. Unajua hapo kutakuwa na doge nono. kutakuwa na dogenono. They just look at where they can get something. In fact, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta told Kenyans, and I think he was right, that this country loses 1 billion every day. And I strongly believe it could be more than this. We could be losing now 5 billion every day. 5 billions could be actually going to the drain. So what needs to be done is to be accountable. What is required in this country is to do things as they should be done. And that is why David Murang'A the other day said that if he was privileged to be given the responsibility of leading this nation, the only one thing that he would do is to ensure everybody follows the law. The law is followed to the letter. The constitution is respected. And this way, you end corruption in day one. These are the kind of leaders that we want. In fact, when you look at Irungu Kang'ata, I admire Irungu Kang'ata, by the way. I don't come from the Murang'A. If you think I come from Murang'A, I don't come from Murang'A. But let me tell you one thing about Irungu Kang'ata. I have observed Irungu Kang'ata very keenly. One, the guy is very humble. In fact, sometimes walking without any security. The man is on the grassroots, kule mashinani. If you visit Murang'A today, it is actually a model constituency, a model county, that is, where the governor is working for the people, where the governor is serving the people. But if you visit some counties, oh my goodness, if you visit some counties, you might be mistaken to think that you are in hell. Nothing goes ahead other than white elephants zimejaa kila mahali. Manyumba mengine magavana hajai kamilika, and they complain. Wengine they lobby ndio pesa zipelekwe kwao wakule, and they are so greedy that their interest comes first. So when will they develop? Wataendelea lini? Watasoga lini? Taifa litasoga lini? Will they stop complaining really? And I think how I wish they have been stealing and taking development to the people like Dede Nyoro, as they are saying. Kama Dede Nyoro amekuwa akiiba na Irungu Kang'ata vile wanasemwa, na wanapeleka hizo pesa mashinani, well and good. Nyinyi mnaiba, nyinyi wanasiasa mnaiba. Pesa mwapeleka wapi? Mwapeleka wapi? Tuambieni. Because the only other leader who is coming out is somebody who is admirable, doing something that is worth talking about. It's Babu Owino. There's also Peter Salasia. These are the guys who are working. Gavana Mushoba was also mentioned. So some do not even talk in parliament. Some of them do not even lobby. A member of parliament is supposed to lobby for development in his area, in his constituency. And if you do it, then you are doing the right thing. That is my take. I don't know what you think. And Dede Nyoro should have no apologies. Irungu Kang'ata should have no apologies to anybody. And others should emulate these two leaders. That is my take. Please like the video and have a blessed evening. Bye-bye.